look on the cover of Vogue, you'll see a man in a dress. And basically what the article in the magazine says is that, he is displaying the ultimate level of masculinity because he's so comfortable in his own skin. He's so comfortable with his masculinity that he can wear dresses. And anyways, there's a shoot with him with like 2 or 3 or 4 different dresses on. And so that's the new thing is, or maybe it's not new, but that's something this week that's going on where there's an argument for men wearing dresses.
Yeah, just to give it some framework here, the guy is Harry Styles, and that's about all I know about him. I was trying to find something real quick in terms of
I,
uh,
yeah, I
boy
looked him
band or
up.
whatever.
He is so he's been in a movie, um, Dunkirk, and before that he was a in a boy band. I believe it was like a boy band. Um, I don't know.
Oh, his name actually is Harry Styles. We had discussed that before, and so that's a real name.
That's a real name, man. That's a good name. It's nice masculine like Harry, and then Styles. I don't. Seems like a made up name.
I'm assuming it's like Harold Edward Styles
Sure,
because
but it's
he's
still cool.
Britain, whatever.
I see.
He was in the British music competition X Factor.
Oh, okay.
So I don't
Well,
even know if
now he's
he's
wearing
legit,
dresses.
honestly.
I've got a daughter. You've got 3 daughters. If she brought home a guy in a dress, I
Um, I
I
have strategic anti-guy war games that I play in my head all the time. So I don't
has
know
that
that.
one ever crossed your mind?
I guess I'm gonna have to add it to my repertoire. So
I think I think it's a good move because I would be no, it's not a good move, but I would have to come up with a different plan. Like I would probably just react and kick him out, and my daughter would hate me forever and whatever. But at the end of the day, I just have to be like, you brought a guy home in a dress. Um,
I
we
have
used to
to.
have a name for that.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna throw this out there, and I think maybe I have an explanation for what's going on in Harry Styles' mind if this is correct, which it could not be. I don't know how old Harry is or anything of the nature, but it says here he has a daughter. So perhaps he just took a game of dress up with his daughter one photo shoot too far.
I don't wear dresses when I when I play with my daughter.
I never have either. I'm just trying to make reason for it.
That's a stretch.
I
Here's
hey,
what's going on. They're trying to, and the left has been trying to do this for a while, but the argument is that men and women are the same. And look, if men and women are the same, then why do we wear different clothes? Well, men and women are not the same. We are very different physically and also mentally, right? I'm a big believer that we're equal, if not that women are better. Uh, you know, I, my train of thought is that we have different roles. There is a difference between masculinity and femininity, and that's okay. That's totally okay. Me and my wife, on a micro level, my family, we make decisions on what roles I have and what roles my wife has, and the differences in our, in our sex go into those decisions, right? Like, men are typically more mechanically minded, right? And women are more personable. which is why you see them doing things like teaching or being, or nursing, things of that nature, where guys are more often mechanics or engineers or something. So in my own house, we homeschool our kids, and my wife is the main. She's great with my kids. I mean, what she teaches my kids, I feel like they're going to be able to shoot for the stars. I mean, they're miles ahead of anybody in our area that are in public school, and we have great public schools. But she's great at that, and I'm not so good at it. I get a little frustrated, and but when the car breaks down, my wife doesn't run out and say, "Hey, do you want me to fix the car?" Or she says, "Hey, my car's making a funny noise," right? And I go out and I figure out, well, the battery's dead, or you need a new alternator, or I need to change your brakes. And by the way, guys, if you're not changing your own brakes, I don't know. I don't know if you change your own brakes, Scott, but it's yeah. I mean, if you're not changing your own brakes or changing your own oil, or I mean, you're wasting a lot of money. Anyways, that's a tangent. But yeah, we have our own roles, and it's not like the patriarchy is holding my wife down and not letting her work on the car. It's just it's something we have set up. Like it's the way we operate in our family, and we're both good with it.